So we're back, and we have learned that we will be performing our poetry for the school festival. I guess I don't really have a choice. We're all performing! I'm so excited for that. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Is my stream frozen? We got it fixed. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Are we gonna bump shoulders again with Yuri? Ooh la la, ooh la la. Okay, everyone, after some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri! Decided to try something different today. Right, because our poem is for Natsuki to see what she does when she enjoys it. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible? Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. No, not true. Not true, Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. All right. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Ooh, beach. A marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray, rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle when the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will it suddenly or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, and yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore, drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Aw, that was nice. I like it. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's see. Let's go with Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you didn't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Sayori feels it. Sayori feels that we wrote it for Natsuki. Probably Natsuki. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically, but we did. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, hewworeese. Sayori, is there something wrong? Oh no. Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. She feels ignored. She feels ignored, guys. I feel kind of bad. All right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Aww. Well, let's go with Natsuki to see... You know what, let's save Natsuki for last. Because I wonder if she can tell that we wrote it for her. Hi, hewworeese. Have you thought about what you want to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. By any chance, have you read anything by Silverstein? Yay! Where the Sidewalk Ends. We all love him. Huh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through, so I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Interesting. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that gives my life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know? There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm responses to something you put so much effort into, but if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Natsuki time! Who we wrote the poem for. Finally! Huh? This one, it's good! I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright, yeah, seriously, don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this, that's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? Oh, Golden's back, hi! You're talking to a pro, you know? Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Beatty there? I think he is. Yeah, I think he's watching. He's playing Miitopia at the same time. Is Natsuki...
Hello.
Oh, he's here. He said, hello. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all. Haha, I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set me free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Do you know what aware mean in games? Aware? I don't know. I'm not familiar. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, geez, she's better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care, I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it's a good place to practice. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we just figure out... Hold on a second, is it just me or did you say something strange right now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Oh yeah, because she felt sad because we were seeking others' attention. It seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times we go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. Oh no, first, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Oh yeah, Natsuki making cupcakes! But we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless? Oh no, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. That's nice. Atmosphere? About that, I I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares into the desk, into focus, and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing. I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, hewworeese. What are we going to be doing? It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind of helping a bit. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. hewworeese may not like to be around if you only make him... if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh, they both want me to help. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for hewworeese to... What are you saying? I will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't... Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to hewworeese to decide. Oh no, I have to decide. He hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet. Uh-oh. I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, hewworeese, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Well, if it really is up to me, I think I want to try and get to know Monika, because we really don't know anything about Monika. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Yeah, let's go with Monika. Yay, you picked me! Uh-oh. What have we done? I don't know. I'm nervous. If someone says to save your game, that breaks the fourth wall. Oh, yeah. Oh, why didn't that shake me to my core? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not, like, don't play games much. It didn't, like, seem weird to me. I don't know. But now that you mention it, oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah. Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. Huh? But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But hewworeese was the one who... Doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you shouldn't let ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made in such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do a good job if you make us do work alone. Maybe that's true? Think of the club, Monika. If you want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for hewworeese to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Interesting. Alright, let's go with Yuri then. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, hewworeese? Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. It's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everybody can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour, so is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I'm supposed to look forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, hewworeese? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why hewworeese picked me, and also your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. Kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature, I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. Aww, Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone, but I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if that didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Aw, this is so sweet! No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of this. How sweet. This is so sweet. I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things, and I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have a way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. I think that'll be the best way. All right then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Yuri's coming to my house. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Well, I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Going to the house. Exactly, Star Tricker. All right, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure that my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, hewworeese. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Nah, I mean, I wanted to get to know Monika, but, like, you forced me. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine, Yuri. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason that you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Yuri's kind of my type, LOL. Mine too! I like Yuri too! I really do. I would love to hang out with her IRL. She's like sweet and likes tea and she's sensitive and likes reading and she's so sweet. But Yuri thinks to herself in an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Oh, and perhaps soon, Yuri will come to my house. And I don't know why I'm rubbing my hands together creepily, but I'm excited to be friends. I want to, I know. Ooh, I'm excited. I wonder what's gonna happen. Hello. I got me a snack. I'm just gonna take one more bite of this and we will continue our love story. If you guys like protein bars, Built bars are the best protein bars ever.
Here she goes again with the advertisement.
No, it's not an advertisement. I love Built bars. This is a peanut butter brownie one. It's my favorite flavor. I don't eat a lot of meat. I try and eat a lot of tofu and beans. But this is a great way to supplement your protein. I swear, it sounds so weird. No, it's so good. It's so good, you guys. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. Oh yeah, so we're gonna try and see what happens when Yuri comes over to our house. Oh yeah. Star Trigger said it seems delicious. Yes, buy some. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Guys, we have our dream gorl coming to our house. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Yuri is not my type. Okay, sorry. It's okay, Golden. Who is? Do you like any of them? At all? I mean... Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. He's gonna, like, clean his room so hard, you guys. I seriously can't wait. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori...
Oh no, here it comes.
Oh, something's coming? Oh no. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Is she dead? Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Oh my goodness, guys. Just because I know something sus is gonna happen. The house is quiet, which in itself is not super sus, so Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Okay, it's fine. Hi, hewworeese. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile. It's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? I know. I don't know why we didn't go to Yuri, or Yuri didn't come over yet. Maybe it's not time for her to come over yet. Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? No, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. It's no good, hewworeese. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Me caring? And wanting to make sure that my friend is okay? That's what? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. What? Just wants to torture me. What? Sayori. I grab Sayori by her shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, hewworeese. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. Always been kind of weird? Or like, just, you're seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? Is she gonna turn into a dragon or something? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Oh. Oh. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how wordless I am? Oh no. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Oh no. Oof indeed. It's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? We don't just go around telling people you have massive depression. Jeez. It's almost feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. Someone decides to be vulnerable. Someone just decides to be vulnerable, say, I'm sorry I struggle with depression, but thanks for checking on me. And it's like, oh, you betrayed me because you didn't tell me your deepest secret? Like, Jesus, come on. If I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Oh my gosh, this isn't about you. Chill. This is about Sayori. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That just says something about you. Care about your friends, regardless if you know they have depression or not. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. Oh my god, he's guilting her. That's horrible. You don't understand at all, hewworeese. Oh, yeah, lay it on me. It's fine. I'm being a jerk. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Sayori kind of has a point because you don't want to be cared about because out of pity. Like, she just wanted genuine friendships, which makes sense. That's a yikes. I love that emote. Oh my god. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. I think she means she doesn't want to be pitied. I think that's what she means. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. And then also when you have depression and then someone cares for you, it's hard to care about that too. So it might make her feel guilty. So it makes sense. It's all right, Sayori. It's okay. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. That makes sense. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. Oh, such complex feelings. It totally makes sense. So that's why. It's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. See, Sayori, that's where you're getting a little... It's getting a little wrong there, because, you know, your self-worth isn't based on what others think about you, girl. I feel so bad for her. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Oh my gosh. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. You can't help someone stop hurting from depression. You could just be there genuinely. Just going to literature club. Just hanging out with her. Maybe buy her some more snacks. And that's how you can help. Just be genuine. That's what I'll do. No, hewworeese. There's nothing. Well, nothing at all. Okay, Sayori needs some therapy. Therapy alert! Therapy alert! The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. Oh. Like, when they were kids? Does she miss, like, them being best friends or something? I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am? Why? What did she do? Tears streaked down Sayori's face because she got jealous because he was making friends with the literature club people. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. Wait, made me hurt? Made me hurt? Why? I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. What is going on? Because I deserve every last one. What punishment? Also, she's putting words in my mouth because I never said I felt hurt. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Huggle time. Huggy, huggy, hug. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worth enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. hewworeese, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing. Don't do this to me. What is she talking about? Care? Don't do this. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary, and I don't understand any of my feelings, hewworeese. Okay, you should go talk to someone. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain? But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah, and it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah, Sayori wipes away her tears. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. Oh, the wings are... Ooh, you added wings to your picture? Cool. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry. I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here and I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true, and I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean! I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Oh, no. It would be really embarrassing if my room was a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. True. Jeez. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both of her hands firmly on my lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I wanted to help our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation? What? That's... what? She did? I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object? I did some shopping on my way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that'd be amazing, you know? Yeah, it'd be pretty neat. What's the wooden thing, though? This? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Extra, but okay. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? One of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through small holes on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? That's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag, pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will they be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. That's cute! Yeah, to catch the eye of those passing by the room. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kind of into knives. I mean, a lot of people are into knives, right? Yeah, it's fine. Not being into knives in itself isn't weird. I just didn't... I don't know why I didn't expect it. I don't know, books and knives. Kind of odd, I guess. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how you're nervous about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Definitely. But it kind of suits you. It does? Suits me? Yeah, I'm surprised too. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Oh, that's funny. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes, her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Hewworeese! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. No! Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Oh my god, I'm bleeding? Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah, she stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. That's weird. Alright, that's weird. I can't. Alright, you can be into knives. You can't lick people's bloody fingers, alright? Yeah, oh. You cannot lick people's bloody fingers. That's illegal. I'm sure, somehow. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Ew. That's nasty. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back like, ugh! Oh. Please forgive me, girl. Girl. You have social anxiety, but you out here putting bloody fingers in your mouth. Oh, with the exception if you like the girl. If you like the girl, you can do that, I guess. But, blood? Blood, though. But the blood part. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've done. How could I do something like that? It's just a drip. Okay, I guess. Love make you do kind of stuff like that. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It won't hurt me, buddy. You're right. It's just a mood change, man. It was just mood whiplash. This cute music, cute stuff. What's going on? What's going on? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but it's not illegal. But I guess she was just trying to help? Yeah, it's one of those, but she cute moments. It's like, oh, that was kind of weird, but she cute. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Is he gonna lick her fingy? So he's like, we're even. Oh, it's those. Oh, she cute butt. I take Yuri's hand and lick her. I mean, that's a way to make you feel better. That would make me feel better if I felt like I did something weird and then the other person just did it. That's pretty nice. But alright, moving on. Hello, Reese! Yo! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, hewworeese. You did it first. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? But okay, she seems better now. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah, I don't think I need one, actually, because you licked it. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. we each resume our respective activities. Oh no! I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and I will be very effective as a door curtain. Hooray! It looks great! Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Ah, Yuri's on Pinterest. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it! What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tables. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Alright, taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. Alright, because we're painting, right? I don't know why I blanked out for a second. Why are we getting cups of water? Is there more blood involved? No. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back to cover her arm. Okay. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red? Is it too hot in here or something? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to wrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise and daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Yeah, she's definitely on Pinterest. 100%. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you guys gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah! Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face! There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's my fault. I'll get a towel. I rushed out and fetched a small towel and dampened it with hot water. I returned to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh Lord, here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I don't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer? It feels really nice. Ah, I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. Just like, you good? You good now? She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation down my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine as that it was a minute ago! Whoa, 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 guys! Yuri slowly pulls away. Alright, we're not getting too steamy here. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over, as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remained silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. She looks so beautiful. She really does, though. She's pretty. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's so true. But won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning? I could do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it'd be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. Oh my goodness. She rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. Alright, well that was a mini spice with Yuri. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well done. Yuri fidgets. Guess I'll see you tomorrow? Wait! Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Dun 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 dun. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, hewworeese. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Yuri route! Oh, I kind of like that about you. She get kind of close. That like spooked me for some reason. Maybe it's because I like expect to be spooked. I don't know. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Oh! These movements! Sayori? And the lack of music! Huh? Ah! Whoa! What? Why is another girl here? Hi, hewworeese. Sayori? Just now we weren't... It's okay, hewworeese. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? Busted. You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's a lot. Like, even if you have a crush on somebody, just to put it all out there like that. Ooh. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? Oh no, she's sobbing. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Oh my god. Imagine this happening to you. Sayori! Everything hurts so much. Oh my god, oh my god. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Oh my god. This is pretty messed up of Sayori, though. Come on. Come on. It's true, hewworeese. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your time, your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Well, at this point now, she is being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Wait, Monika was right. I'm sorry? Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes you happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, hewworeese. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Well, obviously, my character doesn't like you as much. Because we off licking other people's fingies. Sorry. Let it go. Let it go. You gotta let me go. I'm sorry. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? Yes. Sorry. I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. hewworeese, I like you so much that I want to die. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the, well, if you're not with me, then I'll just kill myself vibes. This is messed up. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said, I know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. I'll always be your dearest friend. Sorry. She might unalive herself now. Guys. I'm afraid to go. Alright, you're always my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. And I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help things get back to the way they were. I see. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? Oh my god, stop blaming me! Stop blaming me because I don't like you! For being so selfish. Well, now you are. You're not selfish for having depression. You're not selfish for being vulnerable. But you're selfish for saying you like me so much you want to unalive yourself, alright? That's the line, Sayori. She needs a lot more emotional maturity before she's ready to even be in a relationship anyway. So you know what? Sayori, go get some therapy. Please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's been no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, hewworeese. I trust you with anything at all, so... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees and starts screaming. She's screaming! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori? I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Guys, that was so intense. We did fingy lickies. Sayori is having a mental breakdown. And now I guess we just gotta go party now.